Hi, welcome class. Today we're going to learn about the physics of heat transfer. Now when we say the physics of heat transfer, that's just a fancy way of saying how heat energy moves around in our world. Why do we have to learn these things? That's a great question. You know, in the wintertime, we work really hard to keep our homes and our schools warm. Now, heat always wants to flow from where it's hot to where it's cold. And in the wintertime, that means our heat always wants to leave our homes and our schools. And the larger the temperature difference between inside and outside, the faster our heat wants to leave. Let me teach you a little something about heat loss. Now this is a fancy formula that we use to calculate how much heat energy is going to leave our home or our school over a period of time. Let me break it down for you. BTU stands for British Thermal Unit, and it's a common measurement of heat. BTU per hour means heat over an amount of time, 1 hour. This U is a really interesting one. It comes from the German word übertragen, which means transfer. Since we're talking about heat transfer, that makes sense. Now this A stands for area. This is talking about the area of a wall or a ceiling or a floor or a window that our heat is transferring through. Now this triangle here means delta. That's another word for difference. And the T stands for temperature. So when we talk about delta T, what we're talking about is the difference in temperature between two spaces. Now this is one of the most important factors that go into calculating our heat loss. Let's take a field trip to explore how this works in the real world. To the thermostat. When we have a thermostat, we set it to the temperature that we want our heating system to heat our inside area to be. Maybe you want to set it to about 65 degrees. That's a pretty common indoor air temperature. So inside, our heating system is working hard to raise the temperature to 65 degrees. Let's use this classroom wall for example. It's about 30 feet long and about 8 feet high for a total area of 240 square feet. Each surface and material has a different U value. When you think about a wall that's insulated to perhaps an R30, that has a U value of 0.3. For our example, we'll just pretend that this is a solid wall that is pretty well insulated. Now, remember, we're talking about difference in temperature, or delta T, the difference of temperature inside and outside. And in the wintertime, it's going to be colder outside. It's time to do a little bit of mathing. So if it's 65 degrees in here, if our heating is leaving our building faster the colder it is outside, that means our thermostat has to work harder to keep the temperature indoors up where we want it. And if our thermostat is making more calls for heat, that means we're using more electricity to heat our homes or our classrooms or our buildings. And when we use more electricity, our bills go up, unfortunately. Now that we've done the big kid science, everybody to the carpet!
Yay!
If it's colder outside than it is inside, where does the heat want to go? Yeah, tell me.
Outside.
Outside, very good. And if it's really cold outside, is the heat going to go out faster or slower?
Faster.
Faster, very good. Yeah, that's exactly right. And if our heat is going outside faster, what has to work harder to keep us nice and warm inside?
The heater.
Our heater, very good, yeah. And if our heater uses electricity to keep us warm, we have to use more electricity when it's really cold outside, right?
Yeah.
Which is a bummer, right? Yeah. Winter heating bills are no fun for anyone, and that includes us at PUD3. That's why we have several assistance programs that can help us through winter heating bill season. The first is budget billing. This levelizes your bill amount all year long so that you don't have high winter bills and low summer bills. You still pay for all the energy you use, but you can spread it out over all 12 months. The second is our low-income disability and low-income senior discounts. This amounts to removing the daily system charge from your bill, if you qualify. The third is Project Share. Project Share is an energy assistance program for those of us that are in need. You can donate to Project Share or round up on your bill to help contribute to these funds. Once the funds are gone, they're all used up. And the last thing we have to help our customers save energy and eliminate energy waste in their home is our conservation programs. We have several trained energy efficiency advisors that can come to your home for free and help you do a survey around your home to identify the largest users of energy so that you can fix those problems and eliminate energy waste.
Graduation